So let me recap 3 things. Number 1, check that it is vitamin D3. Check that it contains K2, vitamin K2, and check that the vitamin K2 is MK7, menaquinone 7, and you should be targeting nothing less than 2,000 international units daily. This is vitamin D, and if you are a man and you are deficient, you don't have enough vitamin D in your system, forget it. Your sexual life will be a mess. Why? 4 reasons. But before then, hold on, calm down, don't rush to go buy vitamin D, because most likely you get the wrong form, the wrong type of vitamin D. So hang around and I'll show you the best form to buy it, how to take it, and other ways for you to get vitamin D in your system outside of supplements. As a man, vitamin D is one of the key nutrients you need to help with your erection, your testosterone, your libido, your ejaculation, and your general sexual health. Number 1, it boosts testosterone indirectly, and that's why when we check people with low testosterone, we see that they also have low vitamin D. This affects libido and erectile function. Number 2, vitamin D helps with blood flow, especially down there. You see, vitamin D is key for maintaining the blood vessels and improving blood flow. This will help you to have better erections. Number 3, it reduces inflammation, and you know anything that helps with inflammation, with oxidative stress, generally helps with all the biochemical reactions for your body to be in a good state, mentally, physically, and sexually. And number 4, it helps with your nerves. Your nerves are those wires in your body that carries electricity. It helps with moving information from the brain down there and coordinating the vessels and the muscles and helping with your erections and your mood and several other important processes. So you can see why you cannot afford to have low vitamin D in your body as a man. And most men have low vitamin D. In fact, in some populations, up to 90% of the men are deficient in vitamin D. No wonder it is one of the top deficiencies in the world. And even in regions and countries where they have a lot of sun, they still have vitamin D deficiency. Why? As we already know, you can get vitamin D from the sun, from sunlight. But air pollution, the air is filled with a lot of pollutants and things that are blocking the direct impact of the sunlight on our skin. Clothing, if you walk around almost naked, you'll be good to go. However, most of us wear a lot of clothes, and this also reduces the amount of sunlight that is getting to our skin. And times that we spend outdoors these days is even getting lower because people come out of their homes, get into their cars, get into their office, back to their cars, back to their homes. So there's little exposure to direct sunlight. And again, if you are dark-skinned like me, you most likely have a protective layer that is preventing that full impact of the sunlight to your skin. And the other little things, like as you grow older, the way you process vitamin D reduces, and insulin resistance and several other factors. Bottom line, a lot of persons are vitamin D deficient. And I would advise that you talk to your doctor and have your blood checked for your vitamin D level. There are a lot of ranges, but if it starts getting below 20 nanograms per deciliter or 50 nanomoles per liter less, there is a problem. 3 things you can do. Number 1, start exposing yourself more to sunlight deliberately. Expose large surfaces of your skin to direct sunlight. 15 to 30 minutes per day is sufficient, and the more skin you expose, the better. Do this at least 3 times every week. Number 2, eat vitamin D rich foods. Things like cod liver oil, fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, eggs. We're back to eggs again, superfood, and certain animal fats and certain mushrooms. You can see we don't have much options here, and that's where supplements come to play. Please go for vitamin D3, cholecalciferol, not just vitamin D or vitamin D2. No, D3. Check to see that it is written D3, because this is best in raising the amount of vitamin D in your body. Better absorption, and it lasts longer in your blood system. Next, check that there is K2. So any supplement you are getting, make sure it has vitamin D3 and vitamin K2. So usually it's written vitamin D3 plus K2. Vitamin K2 is very very important. This helps with calcium, your bone health, prevents hardening of the artery, and several other complex things I cannot start mentioning now. And lastly, even for the K2, there are different kinds of vitamin K2. Go for MK7. If you see MK7, you have hit gold. Also called menaquinone 7. In case you don't see MK7, you see menaquinone 7. So let me recap. 3 things. Number 1, check that it is vitamin D3. Check that it contains K2, vitamin K2, and check that the vitamin K2 is MK7, menaquinone 7. And you should be targeting nothing less than 2,000 international units daily if you need this to boost your testosterone and help with your sexual health. So depending on the level of deficiency you have, it can take as much as even 5,000 international units, but be careful when you start getting close to 10,000 international units. I would suggest 2,000 international units, but again, work with your doctor because you can overdose vitamin D. There's what we call vitamin D toxicity, and so you have to be extremely careful. You can take this in the morning, best combined with eggs or any fatty meal to help with the absorption. You start noticing things like morning erections, night erections, spontaneous erections, increased drive, increased desire, ability to last longer, increase your sperm health and sperm volume, and even improvement in your prostate health, improvement in your blood pressure, and even diabetes. But that's not all. If you want this to work even better, you need to combine this with magnesium. So you take this in the morning and you take magnesium in the evening before you sleep. And if you click here, you watch this video on magnesium, the number 1 supplement for men. I show you the best type, why it is powerful, how to take it, and every detail you need. Click here and watch this free video. Stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.